Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to John Daniels 254, and thank you so much, guys, for your support. Today, I'm here to thank you massively for your support during my London 360. I really appreciate all of you who've been watching my videos, commenting on the videos, liking the videos, subscribing. I'm overwhelmed by your support. Thank you for the love, guys. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. A big thank you. So I'm back home after the London 360 tour, and it's been a good experience, guys. Like you've seen in the videos, I really enjoyed myself. I believe you also enjoyed yourself because of the feedback you've been giving me through the comment section, and it's really inspiring going out there, creating content, knowing that someone somewhere is already waiting for it and ready to support you. Thank you, guys. I'm back home, ready to go back to work, but because you never know, I might be in your town next. I'm gonna plan for a next tour, which you will get to know of right here on this channel. This is just to thank you guys for your support during the London 360 tour. It was really amazing. One thing I loved about London is that you can never have enough of London, guys. London is so massive. If you're planning to visit London, please, you need like a whole week or 2 weeks, depending on whether you are on holiday or not, so that you can have enough time to visit all the attractions. London has a lot of attractions. I managed to visit just but a few, but I'm gonna be back soon because I feel like I didn't have enough of it, and I still need to bring to you guys more attractions than you already have. So keep it here on the channel. I'm gonna alert you when I'm going back to London. For those of you who would wish to travel to London, I would say that in terms of transport, the transport network in London is very efficient. Efficient in the sense that we have the trams, we have the trains, we have the coaches, we have the taxis. The transport network is so well connected that even connecting from one point to another, you don't struggle. As long as you are able to read your Google map properly, follow the maps, follow the apps, maybe from the train or the coaches, you'll never go wrong. So in terms of transport network, London is a 10 over 10 from me. Only that you need to keep time, especially when departing or boarding, because time here is very crucial, guys. If it says you're departing at 10, be there some minutes before, because at exactly 10, whether the bus, whether the train, whether the tram has a passenger or not, it will just depart. It will leave the station because it has to get to the next point in its scheduled time, so as not to inconvenience the other passengers waiting on the other end. So in terms of time, guys, when you come to London, make sure you keep time. Another thing I would talk of is accommodation. Accommodation in London is very expensive, guys, and after being in London, I understand why. Because I read a lot of news, a lot of vlogs, watch a lot of national news, I always see people saying life in London is very expensive, and after being there, I can attest to this. Life in London is expensive, guys. In terms of accommodation, if you want to have like a good room in London for a night, please make sure you have not less than £100, and the £100 is just for your bed. Breakfast is not inclusive. Maybe depending on your budget, you can always check maybe through the booking apps on kind of hotel that will suit your budget. But what I would advise you, have not less than £100 when budgeting for accommodation. We've lots of hotels within the city center and near the major attractions. The only thing is you need to book them in advance because they are in very high demand. It's one of the most vibrant businesses. It's in high demand. So guys, if you're planning to visit London, make prior bookings for your hotels. I would also highlight about security. When you're filming, be mindful of your security, guys. No content creator would like to travel from their country, visit a destination, then end up losing their filming gear or their personal property. I'm saying this because it's known, or there have been cases where people's cameras, people's handbags, people's gear have been snatched from them as they film. Mostly the guys who do that will come riding maybe motorcycles, ride past you, snatch your personal items, snatch your cameras, snatch your handbags, and just ride away. Security is one of the things you should be mindful of when you're filming in the streets of London, because much as it is a safe city, not everyone has good intentions. Someone will just look at you and feel like, oh, I should grab that camera from him without knowing that camera means your life, literally, as a creator. Security wise, always be mindful. One more thing, when filming, guys, especially if you like to interview people, always ask for their consent to appear on camera. If you've noticed, most of the people who appear in my videos are people who have consented to being on camera. Otherwise, I would never interview someone and bring him or her on camera without their permission, because there's something called safeguarding here in UK and it's very, very sensitive. So I always say this because of the people who might be traveling to the UK, and as content creators, sometimes all we think about is getting out our cameras and capturing the moments. But when you visit London or any part of the UK, be mindful before you start filming people. Always ask for their consent, and there are those specific instances where you need consent, and there are those instances where you can just film. Even in those instances, I would say be mindful that whatever appears on camera is not something that can cause problems to you legally. My other observation was the entry fees, entry charges to attractions. Guys, there are so many attractions in London. Some of them attract a high entrance fee and some of them don't. The amazing thing in this country is that most of the attractions are free because they are public places, but some of them you have to pay to gain access. There are some which charge, but you can still use your own ways and get some content even without getting into them, and end up bringing out, showing to your audience what someone who paid to get in there, something even more better than what someone who paid to get in could have produced. So it's all about how smart you are and the efforts you put into it. So in terms of entrance fees, budget for enough money for entry fees, budget for enough money for entrance charges to attractions. Otherwise, you will end up getting disappointed. This brings to the end my journey in London and London 360 episodes. I'm now back to my home city. Keep it here, guys, because I'll soon embark on another journey to another destination, which I believe you're gonna support just like you've supported me during the London 360. So keep subscribing, keep liking the videos, keep sharing, keep commenting. I'm really appreciating the feedback, and that's what keeps me motivated to go out there and produce some more, knowing that somebody somewhere is waiting for the same content. So from John Daniels 254, thank you so much, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.